Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel, guys. So, it looks like where I left off, I've got to deliver more books, meet up with Crow and do his event, and meet with the guy in the dorm to do the tutoring. Crow's right here, so let's do that. And then we can do the tutoring and just run around campus delivering books before we go into the schoolhouse. And maybe hunt for a hidden quest or something. Because I swears that there was a secret one before that it wasn't on my list or anything. And I got an A in the last one, and there's a trophy for getting an S. So I know there's something I missed in the last chapter. Anyway. Oh god, he has a... I have all of my voices used up. And I'm not gonna Magnus this. Nobody gets the Magnus anymore. Yo, so we meet again. No, it's stupid. I don't have a voice. Enjoying a little tea and the peace and quiet today, Crow? Nah, I'm just waiting around for an appointment. But man, they're sure taking their sweet time. Way to keep a guy hanging. I get the feeling you've done this thing at least a couple times. Oh, feeling cheeky today, are we? Can't really deny it, though. I wonder who he's waiting for. Doesn't seem like a girl. At least, I don't think. Let's spend some time with Crow. Mind if I join you, Crow? Sure thing. Oh, hey. Once I get here, maybe you can even join in. It's probably cards or something. Who? Yo, kept you waiting, huh? Speak of the devil. Sorry we're late. Who are you people? We ended up getting a little bit distracted. What? This isn't what I was expecting. I'll let you off the hook this time. Better not let it happen again, though. I know. But we're messing around for? Let's get started already. What are they doing? Is that Blade? Oh, what? Do you play? I've been telling everyone who will listen about it. Even handed a deck to old Mick to spread the love. So that was Crow's deck that Mick gave me. Alright, take that. Oh, you're in for it now. Don't give up, Kay. I don't know what to give the small children. This is nice. Didn't think you had it in you to look out for anyone else. Maybe you're not so bad after all. You flatter me. Want to join? Bet starts at 3. You can't seriously be making children gamble. I mean, that depends on your definition of gamble. We're just playing for candy. Wait. How does that make it okay? But you're still kind of betting against kids. Aren't you technically an adult now? Whoa, slow there. Slow down now. Age is all relative in this class of spirits like this. Take this, Bolt. Right into my trap, eat this mirror. Aw, man, are you serious? You did it, Kay? Piece of cake. Thanks, Crow. I don't even know what to do with all these sweets. Dang it, you're the last one. It's the last one you got out of me. Or that's the last one you're getting out of me. Whatever. Looks like Crow's the only one losing anything here. I guess I could play a few rounds. Oh, fuck me, no. Fuck me, no. No, don't make me play. Oh, bronze strengthened. Oh god. I was scared for a minute. I was terrified. Okay, we're gonna leave now. Now that I've effectively done nothing, I think the lower class dorms are weird. I think this is supposed to be the lower class dorms. Lower class dorms? House. Not dorms. Lower class. Yes, this is quite explanation park. People, I'm looking for a person. Ah, you. Excuse me, you're Klein, right? I am. If you're asking, you must be Reen. Yep, Reen Schwarzer of Class 7 at your service. I read you wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job? That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. That's why I took this straight to the student council. If you don't mind me prying, may I ask what's so urgent? Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night to tell me that my mom collapsed while she was out working. That's all I know, but I've already got tickets for the train to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you. The house you'll be tutoring at is a straight shot south of these dorms. It's by the riverside. You can't miss it. You were actually just there, in fact. Your pupil's a boy named Emil, and you'll be speaking to his mother, Melissa. In terms of what and how you teach him, I'm leaving it up to you. But honestly, if you want to back out, that's fine too. I told Melissa you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can make it. Thanks for giving me the out, at least. I'ma do it. Alright, I should probably ask at the beginning, but are you sure you want me doing this? I've never tutored anyone before. Well, you're a student here, so you've got the knowledge to do it at least. Ever helped other people study before? I've helped my younger sister with things she didn't understand at Sunday school. Then, there, you have it. Emil's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. Today's topic should be oral science, by the way. You might want to brush up at the library if you're not too confident in that area. Thank you for the information. I'm gonna go study and cry in a corner. Well then, I've got to pack, so I'll be heading to my room now. Any other questions before I go? Should be fine with what you've told me. Nice, this is a real weight off my shoulders. Good luck. I'm gonna go to the library, guys. I'm probably gonna cut a lot of that out, but I need to... Oh god, where's the notebook? I need to take notes. I hope nothing serious happened to his mom. So today's topic is oral science, huh? He probably had the right idea about going to the library. Probably worth brushing up on my knowledge of the Rhineford Company, too. Once I've done that, I'll find that house. Yeah, to the library I'm going. Prepare for a speed through all oral science. This is the library right over here. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna fast forward the crap out of this. Hey look, there's an exclamation point. Wait. Before fast forwarding. Oh. Library-ish. Definitely books. Yep. Key terminology on the second floor. A recommended reading corner on the first. Reading corner is updated every month, so... Oh. It's more... Oh. Give me the books. Give them. Oh, hey, look, the teacher's here. If it isn't Reen, how may I help you today? If you're here to talk history, I'm sure you can set aside a few hours of my day to chat for an engaging little chat. Not today, thanks. Instructor Thomas is in charge of history and literature. It's not hard to tell why he was picked for the former either. I'm just here to ask whether you ordered this book from the bookstore recently. Behind the War of the Lions. Oh, you have my Behind the War of the Lions. Wait, why do you have my Behind the War of the Lions? Well, it's a long story. Boom. I see. It all makes sense now. Thank you for going out of your way to hand-deliver this to me. It was no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides several in-depth mysteries surrounding the War of the Lions. Though I suppose you've probably figured that much out from the title. I intended to cover these mysteries in class, too. But I'd be more than happy to lend it to you if the premise catches your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. Fuck no! Alright, I'm gonna find books and fast forward all this. Or just like very quickly glance at books and where... Oh, there it is. Is there anything else? Fuck, I hope I didn't miss it. A week. Alright, so that's the reading corner, I think? Is there any other over here? Okay, I'm gonna check upstairs and see if there's anything about orbital science. Orbital science? Jesus, look at all these books. I got... Oh. The Epstein Foundation for blah 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 blah. So there's a mirroring continent. So headquarters of Bracer Guilds. Okay, actually. Okay, I should actually read these out loud since they're not like books. Ahem. Lenneman State. Home to the Epstein Foundation and birthplace of Professor C. Epstein himself. Lenneman is a state in the center of the Zemurian continent. It is also known for housing the headquarters of the Bracer Guild, which has all branches across all Zemuria. The holy city of Arturia. A city-state housing the high seat of the Septian Church. Arturia is located at the center of the continent and acts as a gathering place for believers of the church and believers and church officials alike. The church comprises a number of organizations, including the Congregation for Divine Worship, which handles the liturgical matters, and the Congregation for Sacraments, which handles the administration of the sacraments of the goddess, and the Papal Guard, which is responsible for protecting the holy city of Arturia itself. Liberal. The Liberal Kingdom is situated in the southwest part of the Zemurian continent. Rich in nature and history, the kingdom is ruled by the long-lived Queen Alicia II, a staunch advocate for peace. While the humble nation compared to those around it, its bountiful septium reserves advanced technology capabilities, and Queen Alicia's skillful diplomacy allow it to stand on equal footing with any other. Last year, a large object of unknown origin appeared above Valeria Lake, disabling orbiments nationwide. This crisis was resolved through the joint efforts of the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild. I think that's Trails of the Sky. Is that whole... It was what was mentioned. Nord Highlands. The Nord Highlands are located northeast of the Empire and surrounded by the Isengard Range. Despite its harsh natural environment, it is populated by a tribe of nomads with their own unique culture. Given their proximity to both the Empire and the Republic, the Highlands have been hotly contested territory for many years. Okay. Ereboni Empire is located on the west side of the continent of Zemuria and represented by the emblem of the Gold Stallion. The current emperor is Eugen Rice Anor III. Despite the emperor's strict classism and focus on tradition, has been more modernized due to the railway expansion and the efforts of Gilith Osborne, a veteran now known as the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Between its mechanized army, national army forces, the Imperial Army, and private provincial armies at the command of the nobles ruling each province, Erebonia may be the most powerful nation in Zemuria. A little bit propaganda-y, but okay. The Califard Republic lies to the east of the Crossbell State and was established after a democratic revolution roughly 100 years ago. Its current head of state is President Rocksmith. Califard is a vast country, and thanks to their long-standing open immigration policies, are very culturally diverse. Many immigrants come from the east and have made Califard their home. Although it has been significantly less hostile towards Ereboni since the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact, the two nations have been at each other's throats many times over the years. Crossbell sits on the western side of Zemuria between the Erebonian Empire and the Califard Republic. While established as an autonomous state 70 years ago, its two neighbors still dispute its ownership. At its center lies Crossbell City, one of the continent's key centers of commerce. In addition to being a key station of the Transcontinental Railroad, the city is home to a major international airport. Okay. What's here? Orbital arts and stuff. This is what I need. Orbital arts are a kind of magic which can be activated by inserting a quartz into a battle orbment, a combat-ready orbment developed by the Epstein Foundation. These arts, as they're commonly known, are widely used by armies, police forces, and bracers across the continent for their ease of use. Sufficient training can give anyone access to their incredible power. Okay. The Orbital Network Project is an effort made by the Epstein Foundation to develop a network in which vast quantities of information can be exchanged between computers by a series of orbital cables. Well, in it, they're making the internet. They're gonna have all the dankest memes. Well, initially a joint effort between the Epstein Foundation and Liberals ZCF, the IBC is currently bankrolling the project. As a result, the network is currently being tested in Crossbell City. The Epstein Foundation is an organization dedicated to the continued work of Professor C. Epstein. It researches, manufactures ordnance, and specializing in information processing and communication. The Epstein Foundation is also the sole manufacturer of battle ordnance, which allow their users to access arts. The recent Orbital Network project also promises to be the future of orbital communication. The Orbital Revolution was a technological revolution which was brought about 50 years ago by the invention of ordnance. The public was initially skeptical of this technological leap, but the invention of the orbital telephone by Epstein Foundation and ZCF's orbital airships quickly provided the ordnance practical use. Ordnance have since become an essential part of our daily lives. Orbital technology powers everything from essentials like heating and lighting to transport vehicles and even modern weaponry. What's more, advancements in technology have decreased the size of orbital engines, leading to the development of more capable of consumer-level automotives by the Verne and Reinford companies. Orbman is a general term for devices that operate by drawing orbital energy from septium. This technology was invented by Professor C. Epstein. The internal structure of an orbment allows for an interaction with quartz, which in turn is manufactured from septium. This design allows for the manufacture of ordnance with nearly limitless potential. Between their flexibility and ability to recover their internal orbital energy over time, ordnance are significantly more efficient than the combustion engines. Quartz. Quartz is a circuit with a crystalline structure made by refining and processing septium fragments known as septith. While quartz in both the energy source and capable of producing a variety of phenomena, without use of an orbment, they are completely powerless. Okay. Oh god, another one. The Bracer Guild is a non-governmental organization acting to keep the peace and protect civilians wherever its numerous and continent-spanning branches reach. Its members are known as Bracers. The Guild's principle, to put safety of the citizens above all else, is also both its greatest strength and its handicap, as it cannot involve itself in political matters unless the citizens are directly threatened. Incredibly skilled mercenary group can be found across all the continent, are known as the Jaeger Corps. Due to their combat proficiency and their willingness to take on morally gray contracts, they are often used as private armies. As such, several countries have passed laws against their hire and use. The International Bank of Crossbell, okay, that's who bankrolled the orbital thing, is a large banking organization which manages the vast quantity of money flowing into Crossbell and supports the economies of the nations across the continent. Wasn't Crossbell the one that was being attacked in the intro? Yeah, that sounds familiar. The IBC's interests extend beyond banking too. In addition to providing most of the funding for the Epstein Foundation's Orbital Network project, the bank manages theme parks and other similar diversions. The Imperial Chronicle is a news organization headquartered in Heimdall, is built up a reputation as the Empire's most trustworthy news source over the course of its 120-year history. Last year, in an effort to diversify their news distribution, the company established the Imperial Chronicle Radio to supplement their widely read newspaper. There's more. There's more. There's... I don't want to give up. I've read enough. Is this stuff I read? That's Reinford Company I should probably read. You know... Let's see if this has anything. Nope. I've read everything. I know everything. I'm a genius. Alright, kid, let's get you some learning. Hello. Excuse me, I was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh yes, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. He's gonna ask questions, and I'm not gonna know shit. Well, how about allow me to introduce myself. I'm Reen Schwartzer. I'm a first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So, what do you say we get started? We'll be going over orbital science today, right? That's right. I've already got my textbook ready. God, don't ask me questions, child. Page 40, huh? So we'll be focusing more on the historical side of crap. Indeed, for the record, Klein and I covered the beginnings of the orbital revolution last time. It really deserves to be called the revolution for changing everyone's lives so much, and so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me refresh myself. How long did the orbital revolution take place? Or long ago? 50 years. Ha, starting with an easy one. I see, it started about 50 years ago. You make it sound like common knowledge. I just checked that. Fuck yes, I remember. I should have expected you to be smart since you're a student at Thors. I wouldn't go that far. You're gonna say something and I'm gonna fuck up. To follow up, who do you know who invented orbments? G. Schmidt. Epstein did. That would be Professor C. Epstein. Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Epstein Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all that. Neither did I. Thank God I didn't have to think it. You really are amazing. That's not true. I just explained the way things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. For that, we'll try to cover everything up to the year... fuck me. 1170 of the Septian calendar. Sounds good to me. Don't ask me more questions, child. Don't you fucking ask me questions. Woo baby. What the hell is this kid reading? That's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yeah, I should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe a company as massive as the Rhineford Company used to be just a single factory. It really is. The orbital revolution brought about changes just about everywhere. But it's safe to say the Rhineford factory's transformation to such a huge corporation is one of the biggest. It certainly ended up having a major impact on Zemuria, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask. Specialized in making... Oh, it was... Well... What was it? It was... They specialized in making weapons, such as guns and artillery. It said that. It said that in the thingy about the trains. The factory's been around a long time. I've heard that I was back around in the Middle Ages, too. That's fascinating. Thanks for letting me know. I'm impressed just how knowledgeable you are. I read one book. Barely. I'm just doing my job. It seems today's session is over. Are you okay with leaving off here for the day? This is a good stopping point, so yes. It was a pleasure to have you as a tutor today. Thank you for covering for my Klein. Emil seems to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher. In fact, I'd even put him on the same level as Klein. Suck it. I'm honored. I'm glad to see he's happy. I don't know why I changed her voice, but this entertains me more. Well then, I have something to give you. Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Thank you. Wait, Mira? I can't just take this much. Why not? People normally get paid for their work. Well, I guess. It didn't really feel like work to me. I guess it'd be rude to refuse, though. And it's a lot of money. Well, if you insist, thank you very much. Gimme. You're welcome. I'm very grateful you filled in for Klein. Done. Dawn. Best damn student. Alright, I'm now just gonna like skip around until I find, you know, teachers. Or just random stuff. Okay, bye. Oh, oh. Who the... Oh my god, look at that mustache. You, sir. You have a face. You're that Green Schwarzer from Weinstein's class. What brings you to me? May I have a minute of your time? I'm pretty sure he teaches political and economics classes. That should mean... Do you know this book by any chance? Showed him a copy of Analyzing Macroeconomics. Ah, as it just so happens, that is the very book I ordered from the bookstore. But why do you have it? Wait, don't tell me your Weinstein corrupted you into petty theft. You're stealing academy deliveries for her, aren't you? No, hold on. Just hear me out. Boom, explained. I see. Allow me to apologize for doubting you so readily and so vehemently. But that raises another question. Your father is a baron, is he not? Then why, pray tell, would someone of such worthy blood perform tasks, such menial tasks? Why exactly are you asking me? I do not mean to deny the work ethic or the importance of the student council, but nobles have their roles and commoners have theirs. I would just like for you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could very well have a bright future. Try not to let Weinstein's influence stain you too much. That is all. You may leave. Thanks, I guess, for your time or whatever. He must be gunning for most punchable faculty member. He does have a punchable face. Just look at it. You just want to wind up and smack that son of a bitch. Alright, time to find more books. You looking for some books?
Oh, why, hello there. Do you have a question for me?
I do. Do you have a moment? Instructor Mary teaches arts and home ec, so this should be hers. Did you order this book recently? Modern Art, The Complete Works?
Oh, yes, I did. But is there a reason you have it?
Funny you should ask, it's quite the story. Boom, explained.
I see. That's very diligent of you.
Not at all, I'm just doing what's asked of me.
Oh, come now. No need to be so humble. I should have said this earlier, but thank you for going out of your way to bring this directly to me. I'm sure this book will increase the quality of my lessons dramatically. You've made my students very happy.
That's very flattering. Yo, Elliot, did you see me just make a move on your teacher? Suck it. I'm better than you. Don't whine about things anymore, or you're off the team. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Eustace, what are you doing? Are you planning on spending the day around campus, more of the student council's errands? You're a strange one, to say the least. You say that, but maybe you'd like to join me. I'm afraid I'll have to decline. At any rate, being an errand boy is your thing. At least do it with a competence befitting a noble. Will do? Question marks? All the question marks? Wait. Look at you, smoking on the roof of a school. You're not supposed to do that. Oh, Reen, right? What do you need? Just a moment of your time if you can spare it. Instructor Markarov teaches natural science and orbital engineering, so this one might just be his. It's the last book anyways. Did you order this from the bookstore recently? Reading showed Instructor Markarov the topical science. Oh yeah, I've got a subscription to the magazine through the bookstore. But what are you doing with it? Well, it's like this. Explained. Well, that'll do. Thanks. Between schoolwork and favors for the student council, you must be one busy guy. I won't deny that. Changing the subject for a minute, mind if I ask what you're doing up here? I have a really funny idea for changing his voice next time, so if it does change, just roll with it. Evading all of my teacherly responsibilities. Couldn't you tell? Right, how silly of me. There's some things you just shouldn't say in front of your hard-working students. It's cool, though. I'm just doing enough work to keep me from being fired. Yep, I'm totally changing his voice next time I have to talk to him. You should try it out sometimes. No offense, but I think you work too hard. Today's your free day. You should use it to relax a bit. All that hard work will catch up to you if you don't. That's a good point. Whoa, I wouldn't have expected that out of him. I guess he does care about his students in his own way. Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine. Catch you later. Right. Thank you for your time. Well, that's all 5 taken care of. Better go report back to Keys. Or Keenis. Alright, I'm gonna go report to that. I'm just gonna cut to there. Keenis, what do you got for me? Looks like you've made all your deliveries. What a boon you've been, thank you. Always happy to be a boon. Here, I want to give you something as my token of gratitude. They might come in handy at some point. Ground bait. I think they will. Much appreciated. Again, I cannot overstate how thankful I am. You'll be the first one I call if I ever need a hand again. I'm always happy to help. See you later. Alright, so I did a bunch of running around. And I didn't see anything else I can do right now other than the thing. But I did find one other thing. Boom. New magazine, new newspaper. Let's go through. There we go. More reading. I'm gonna check if Keys has any other books I can buy real quick too. He did, but I think they're all consumable items. I'm gonna check that real quick. Glanced at it. Surprised detail. I'd have a really refreshing nap. Seems like one that Feed wanted to read. Should tell her about it. Hey look, points. Tips on archery make the book really easy to understand. Should sit in with Elisa sometime. Hey look, we're closer to number 2. Oh, I got a recipe too. Okay, so that's all he had for books. I guess there's really not anything else to do but to go into the old schoolhouse. I know Laura and I think Elisa are willing to go with me, so let's see. Got the keys already. Daytime and bonds. Yeah, I've got everything done. Alright, time to get some backup. I can use... You know what? Let's go... Guys is still low, but I want to use... You... I want to use Elisa. Oh, I can have everyone go with me? Cool. Okay, so I can have every one of those guys go with me. It's been about a month already, huh? I'm still kind of scared. We can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird's going on in here. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We'll just have to take things nice and slow. And I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class 7. Even if more fiends were to appear, I'd relish the chance to test my mettle against them. I feel a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard stories about this place. I'm
but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. A building that changes its layout on its own seems, well, kind of impossible.
I imagine the only way to truly believe it would be to see with your own eyes. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. Alright. So I have support that can be switched during battle. Okay. So this is like it was in the beginning, where I could switch my support characters with my actual characters, and I can set up my links and everything in battle. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. Yeah, I just hit R1 to switch my reserve combatants. Okay. Give me a sec to set my links and everything up, and I'll be good to go. Alright. Same links as what I did in the last areas, but I can't attack those yet. Damn it. What the? What's going on here? The fuck?
This really is completely different than the last time we were here. What's this pedestal-like center structure over there?
I mean, we don't know either. This wasn't here last month. None of this was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. The staircase leading down to the ruins is completely gone too. Instructor Sara said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time as well. But she didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this? No, it's too large scale a change to have been done in such a short time. The most likely explanation seems to be the ruins have changed their layout on their own. Again.
You can't be serious.
This truly is a fascinating place. Well, standing around isn't getting us anywhere. Let's go closer and take a look at that pedestal. I don't wanna. Where's my staircase? Where's my first floor fishing? There was more fish I could be having. You know I love fishing game. You know it. Oh wait, I can go to the first floor.
Well, it's definitely a device of some sort. If I were to guess, I'd say it's something similar to an elevator you'd find in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyway.
An elevator, huh?
I wonder if that means we can use this to go deeper underground. It's worth a shot. Let's see.
Looks like there's 6 floors, 1 for each chapter.
There we go. We can use this to descend 1 floor down. There appear to be floors beyond that too, but access to anything lower is locked out.
Which means the areas we explored last month would be the first floor, I assume. I didn't realize these ruins went further than that. My head's starting to hurt. If the rest of the floors are locked, that suggests someone is trying to stop us, or anyone from getting to them. But who would do that, and why?
I have no idea, but the proof is all right here. All the other floors are off limits. There's no model number or date anywhere either, which suggests this elevator was built at the same time as the building itself, back in the Middle Ages.
You're surprisingly well informed on technology, Elisa. It's not that often that girls develop such an interest in machinery.
I don't know that much. It's all just low-level stuff. Plenty of people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So what are we gonna do? Do you want to try using the elevator to go down to the 2nd floor?
Yeah, I think we should. Though we have no idea what we're gonna find there, so we're gonna need to be very careful. And make sure we're well and truly prepared for anything. You know, this seems like such a perfect stopping point, guys. I'm gonna stop here. We're gonna explore this 2nd floor on the next time. And I don't know what we're gonna find. I really don't. Things are gonna go bad. Very bad. Very, very badly. Anyways, for right now though, guys, I'm gonna have to sign off. Bye!